we wake, hear the birds and see the sun.
Hi guys, I'm Avalynn and today I'm back at Luxurious Hills Park to complete my coast to coast trail. If you haven't watched my last video, I cycled from here, Luxurious Hills Park, all the way over to Jurong Lake Gardens, and today I'm gonna complete the other end of the coast to coast trail, which is from here to Punggol, Sengkang, Lower Seletar, followed by Punggol and ending at Coney Island. I think these routes will be more manageable and more scenic because I have cycled past some of these places before, in particular Sengkang and Punggol. Haven't tried cycling to Lower Seletar, which is Rowers Bay Park. So curious to see what is there. I know that the sunrise view is really nice, but I didn't wake that early, so it's now like 8+ AM in the morning. Just gonna see how it looks like in a day. The weather is very good today. All geared up and let's go. Here at Yio Chu Kang Road, there is a bicycle stairway ramp for you to push down your bike to head over to Sengkang Riverside Park. The weather suddenly doesn't look optimistic, so I will see whether I will skip Lower Seletar and head over there another day, maybe during sunrise. So I'll focus on the Sengkang and Punggol route. I see the Sengkang Riverside Park connector over here, and it's starting to drizzle. But no, I complete the ride. But the view here is great. Okay, it's pouring now. I hope it's just a passing rain. There was a passing drizzle. I hope that stays away. And super clear signages here. Like really every 100 meters or so, there's a sign that guides you towards the park. So that's the beauty of park connectors here in Singapore. The view here is gorgeous. So the entire park is pretty big. There are like a few stretches or smaller parks on these two sides. Then there is a sports center here, which is this. I'm gonna take shelter for a little bit, maybe grab a bite before I continue. The rain doesn't seem to be stopping. Is really very erratic. It's now bright and sunny again here at Sengkang Riverside Park, and here's Punggol Reservoir. The tracks above are for the Sengkang LRT. This is Singapore's very own mirror lake. Look at that reflection. So the Sengkang Riverside Park has like a few small parks. Here is where the Anchorvale CC is, Community Centre. Then that stretch is where you head over to Punggol. I'm gonna try to head over to Seletar. Impromptu decision, I don't know. When you plan a route, sometimes you plan to skip something, sometimes you tend to want to extend. And I think that's the beauty of cycling alone, solo. You just get to decide where you want to go. Of course, with friends you can do that as well, but alone is easier to make decisions. So I'm gonna try heading over to Rowers Bay Park at Lower Seletar. It's about 9 clicks away from the Sengkang Riverside Park. Then I will ride back to Punggol, I think near Waterway, and then end at Coney Island to see whether I should cycle or take the train back afterwards. There's like a mangosteen structure over there. A lot of people are taking photos there. And then this part, again, beautiful reflections. There is this preschool here, which has a green roof. Pretty cool structure here. Reached Punggol, and to head over to Seletar, I would have to cross over to the other side. And I think this is called the Sunset or Sunrise Bridge, so I head over that way. Here, all the way straight down will be to Waterway Park and Coney Island, but I'm crossing over to the other side to head to Seletar. This is Punggol Marina, taking a left here towards Seletar. This is Punggol Timor Island, a popular spot for people to come and take pre-wedding photographs, which I also came here, set up a tripod and did my own pre-wedding photo shoot right here. A bit more to go. Bay Park. Some part of the park is undergoing construction. I think it's a pretty small area here, but lots of nice spots for photos. This is the Yishun Dam, and I was just riding across there. This is a nice lookout point to just have a rest, grab a drink, toilet break, and then continue where you're going. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Punggol. I was looking at the clouds. Looks a bit cloudy here, so I'm gonna head back to Punggol. Okay, so I'm back to Punggol, a place that I'm more familiar with. The Seletar portion was nice to ride for the first time. I don't know, because it's a long stretch without a lot of scenery along the way, except till the last part, which is the most beautiful. So I probably would not ride there again unless I'm riding with a group, so it's less boring along that long stretch. Gonna head over to Punggol Waterway, and from here it'll be a really easy stretch to Waterway Point. You just got to follow the path and you'll be there. These HDB blocks look pretty special in my opinion. It's like not the conventional kind of HDB style. Looks like a long corridor that connects a lot of units. Took some photos here with the green and white kueh kueh, if you have seen it on my Instagram. Here's Waterway Point, my favorite mall in Punggol, also the biggest one. If you want to take a break here, you can go for food, drinks and toilet break, and also you can take the train home here. But nope, I'm going to Coney Island, and that is Punggol Safra. I've only been there once for a massage. The massage is pretty good. It's such a nice area here, lots of greenery. There's also a waterfront. Really great to be living here, although it is one end of Singapore. This is Oasis Terraces. I think it's the second newest mall in Punggol. The first one being North Shore. Here I think there's eateries, there's a polyclinic. Crossing over to Coney Island. This you can cross over and you go all the way down here to Coney Island.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done.
Here at Coney Island, finally checkpoint 9 of the Coast to Coast Trail and completing my Sea to Sea Trail.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Taking a break here, opposite Coney Island. I also saw quite a bit of people just walking along. I think they are walking on the Coast to Coast Trail. And I spoke to some of them when I helped them to take photos earlier. Some started at Bishan and walked all the way to Punggol. Took 3+ hours and it was about 15 clicks according to them. So they are now inside exploring Coney Island. Then also saw some cyclists who came over from Woodlands. Actually everyone's really riding very long distances and a lot of people really out here enjoying the parks on the weekend. Surprisingly quiet and empty here, maybe cause it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Yeah, would love to be back home, showered and enjoying some food. But there's still some way to go. Hopefully after resting for a bit, I will find the energy to cycle home. For the Coast to Coast Trail, I think it would be nice to try it out once, just to have that sense of achievement. And especially if you don't stay at either ends of Punggol or Jurong, it's nice to explore the area, look at how the HDBs are different. You can see a stark difference in the newer built HDB flats compared to the more matured estates. Yeah, and even the playground design is different, the park designs are also a bit different, so you can sort of tell what's new and what is older. I think I would spend more time at each of the parks next time instead of going like a far distance. Can't wait to be back home. I have a massage gun which can help to soothe and ease the lactic acid buildup in my muscles. And we'll show you how I use that along with its various modes and adapters. It's a sign, it's raining again. I guess in this weather, which is very erratic, it's nice to just go home, take a warm shower, have some hot food, have a nice massage and just chill for the rest of the weekend. I'm back at home and I'm gonna share about this device that I've just started using recently to help with my muscle recovery after cycling, exercises, and even just to alleviate some pains. You may have heard of it. It is a massage gun by Hydragun. I first tried it at my spinning studio and it really helped to soothe my trapped ache at that time. And here's how it looks like inside. There are, I think, 6 or 7 attachments ranging from like a universal kind of ball head to something that are like steel heads. The steel heads is a bit harder compared to like the ball head, which is like foamy. Sometimes I will use like this, which is great for the shoulder area with 2 pointy tips here. The pressure point is also different with this attachment. Yep, so today I'm going to show you how I recover using this. I'll just put it in like this. There are 6 speed settings. This is how it's like. So I started off with just level 1, but now I like to use level 3 for the intensity. And you can just go about, avoid the bone area and just go about up and down, across as well. For the muscle group, recommendation is not more than 2 minutes per muscle group. I typically take less than 10 minutes to do this. So this is an alternative which I replaced with my current massage ball. So it's a hard ball or a tennis ball, any ball. I will just use it under my calf muscle, for example. Then I'll just place the ball here and rest it there. Like this, I think this is like a faster way to just go through all the muscle. If you have a ball at home also, you can try to ease some of your trigger points by placing it underneath like certain points where you feel aches. So for example, it's like a ball, you just put it under your hamstrings, under your calves, and under the soles of your feet by stepping on it and rolling it around. That will also help with muscle recovery and releasing some of those pressure points in your body. I hope that has been useful for you. And let me know if you would like to see more about how I use like massage balls and more of the Hydragun to aid with recovery and also soothing of some aches in my body. If not, I will see you till the next vlog. Take care and bye!